I think I want to take us back to Article 93 of the Constitution of Kenya, establishing Parliament. And we proceed to Article 94, defining the role of Parliament. And read together with Article 95, explaining the role of National Assembly. And that is what includes the role of National Assembly in budget making process. And budget making process is a vast process. And this process includes introduction of important documents into Parliament, including but not limited to finance bill. It is clear I don't sit in Parliament.
Yes.
Neither do I sit, I don't sit in any house of Parliament.
That's right.
And I have a representative who sits in that Parliament. He has a duty to interrogate a document brought on my behalf, being my representative, as provided in Article 1, sub-Article 2. He represents me. And to the extent that if he doesn't vote in a manner that supports me, then I believe he has failed me. I want to say today, categorically,
yes,
the members of Parliament of Azimio failed the people they represent because they failed to do the correct thing. According to them, they believe that the bill is bad, and they failed to amend it. They failed to change it. I believe Parliament is not a house of war. It's a house of debate. It's a house of lobbying. It's a house of negotiation. If they really felt that they wanted to help Kenyans, why was it necessary to even walk out? Why wouldn't they just sit with their members and lobby and tell them, it's okay, you have numbers, you're better than us in terms of numbers, but for the sake of those who elected us, let us look at it like this. At the same time, the finance bill which was presented in Parliament, in my view, truth of the matter, it is a very big thing. But why is it big? We need to come back to where did the rain start beating us as a country?
All right.
Is the bill actually going to create only to generate money only to take care of President Ruto's budget? No. It is mostly going to be used. I saw Jimmy Wanjigi talking about it somewhere. I also saw Harman Manyora talking about it somewhere.
Right.
I also saw Senator for Busia talking about it. Okiya Mutata talking about it. But let me bring my perspective. The truth of the matter is that the president of the day is only trying to correct the mess of the presidents of the previous regime. Look at what happened during COVID. I can tell you they were borrowing more than 2.5 billion a day. And who was seated there? Who were the advisors of the president then? Who were talking to the president? The president of the day borrowed daily. If this had been borrowed, it has to be paid. Dawa ya deni ni kulipa, wahenga walisema. So if we cannot pay, we cannot survive. Therefore, the bill is greatly going to help us offset what was our arrears of the past. But just for the sake of this debate, I want to tell you that the role of the state is very important. Number one, the state has a duty to manage resources.
That's right.
It also has a duty to develop resources.